Stop everything. Turn off the stove, mute your toxic situationship, and grab your popcorn, because what just went down on set makes reality TV look like bedtime stories for toddlers. Let me ask you this. Have you ever walked in on your bestie? Yes, your ride or die naked with your husband?
No?
Well, Karlie Red just did, and let's just say, she didn't walk out calmly. She snapped, went full WWE mode, and what followed was a savage takedown so brutal it could have been broadcast on pay-per-view. Oh wait, it basically was. Cameras? Rolling. Mics?
Live.
Shame? Non-existent. And let's not act surprised. Bambi's been serving side chick energy for a while now. Sneaky glances, cryptic posts, and that overly polite congrats, sis, that always feels one Botox twitch away from betrayal. But this wasn't a oops, I tripped and fell onto your man moment. No, this was a scorched earth. You touched what's mine, and now I destroy you type of moment.
Blood? Possibly.
Weaves? Absolutely airborne. So buckle up, besties. This isn't just a scandal. It's a symphony of betrayal, brawling, and broken bedposts, and we've got all the tea, receipts, and unverified facts to break it all down. Ladies and gentlemen, internet detectives, couch investigators, and drama addicts, welcome back to the most unfiltered, unapologetically messy corner of YouTube. Today, we're diving headfirst into a scandal so outrageous, so jaw-droppingly chaotic, that it makes the infamous table flip from Real Housewives look like afternoon tea at Grandma's. Let's set the stage, shall we? Picture this. Silky robes, scented candles, champagne flutes clinking in the background, and BAM. In walks Karlie Red, reality TV veteran, relationship survivor, and walking meme generator. She wasn't there for romance. Oh no. She was there to check on her husband, only to find the unthinkable. Bambi, yes, that Bambi, was allegedly in her bed with her man. Naked.
Smirking.
Unbothered. And here's the thing about Karlie. This woman doesn't do passive aggression. She doesn't throw shade. She throws entire furniture sets. Now, for those of you not keeping up with the love and hip-hop multiverse, let's break down these two powerhouses. Karlie Red, the queen of I Got Receipts, has spent more seasons on reality TV than most of us have spent on any one job. She's known for her razor-sharp reads, suspiciously timed tears, and an ability to sniff out betrayal like a bloodhound on a Bravo budget. On the other side of this steel cage match, we have Bambi, the former friend turned frenemy, whose innocent eyes and soft-spoken act fooled no one. Don't let the baby voice fool you. Behind those lashes is a tactical mind sharper than Karlie's contour line. Their history? Oh, it's loaded. We're talking years of fake makeups, subtweet battles, Instagram unfollows, and cryptic posts like, I remove snakes in silence. Classic frenemy behavior. But this was DEFCON 1 level betrayal. Here's how it all unfolded, allegedly. According to sources, read, anonymous text messages we absolutely believe because drama. Karlie had been noticing her husband acting off. Missing calls, late-night studio sessions, and a sudden interest in cologne. Red flags were waving like a Formula One pit crew. So Karlie did what any self-respecting queen would do. She pulled up. Armed with intuition and possibly a camera crew, Karlie stepped into her own home, only to find the lights dimmed, the music low, and her man's phone on the kitchen counter playing The Weeknd. Suspicious? Yes. But then came the final blow. Bambi. In the bedroom, with a robe on the floor and Karlie's man sitting there like he'd just been caught cheating on a high school math test. Eyewitnesses claim Karlie didn't even pause. No dramatic gasp. No tears. Just a 5-second death stare, and then, boom. Screaming. Dragging. Chaos. Hair extensions flying like confetti. If you've ever wanted to witness reality TV turn into an uncut gladiator arena, this was it. And let's not pretend this was an isolated event. The tension had been building for months. Remember the sip and see where Karlie accidentally spilled champagne on Bambi's dress and said, oops, my hand slipped? Or that time Bambi posted a story with Karlie's man in the background, only to claim it was just a throwback?
Yeah,
The writing wasn't just on the wall, it was engraved in all caps. But wait, it gets wilder. Insiders claimed Bambi had been planting seeds, casually mentioning Karlie's insecurities, laughing a little too hard at her jokes, and even offering to help out when Karlie was traveling. The betrayal wasn't just physical, it was tactical. This was emotional espionage with eyelash glue and contour palettes. Now, while Karlie was busy filming confessionals and building her business empire, hello skincare line no one asked for, Bambi was allegedly making her move. And boy, did she move fast. So when Karlie caught them, her reaction was less "hurt wife" and more, "you just poked the wrong reality TV dragon." Security had to step in. The production team considered shutting down filming. And the internet? Oh, honey, the internet exploded. Within minutes, #Karlie vs. Bambi was trending. Twitter sleuths found old photos, suspicious DMs, and even decoded one of Bambi's old captions to say, "Sleeping with your husband is a vibe." Okay, that may have been a meme, but who cares? It felt real. YouTubers started uploading their own reaction videos. Karlie drags Bambi, my live reaction, hit 1 million views in hours. TikTok was flooded with dramatic reenactments, and someone even did a musical remix of Karlie's scream. It slapped. But what about Karlie's husband, you ask? Oh, we'll get to him. Don't you worry. Because while the claws were out between Karlie and Bambi, the man in the middle looked like he'd seen a ghost, a lawsuit, and a canceled contract. All at once. Silent.
Sweating.
And now, suddenly without a home. But back to the ladies. The scene that unfolded was described by crew members as the most intense fight in love and hip-hop history. One production assistant allegedly quit on the spot, saying, "I didn't sign up to get hit with flying stilettos."
Fair.
Karlie's voice, reportedly hoarse from yelling things like, "You fake plastic snake," and "This is my house, you dollar store Jezebel," became the unofficial soundtrack of mess. And Bambi? Oh, she held her own. No tears. Just icy stares, a condescending smile, and a single sentence that allegedly broke Karlie's soul. "He told me you were just for TV." Yikes. That's not just a burn. That's a flamethrower. And that, dear viewers, is where this real-life telenovela reached critical mass. But if you think this was the peak of the drama, oh honey, we're just getting started. Because what happened after the fight? The leaks, the official statements, the shady Instagram lives, and the accidental paparazzi photos? That's where this scandal transforms from petty drama into an alleged conspiracy. As the dust settled and security finally peeled Karlie off Bambi like a Dollar Tree sticker from a stolen diary, you'd think the drama would be over, right?
Wrong.
In fact, that was just the trailer. The real movie began the moment footage of the altercation accidentally leaked. We're talking 4K clarity, mic'd up chaos, and a full 10-minute segment posted to a shady Instagram page named @TSpillsUncut. The caption? "Y'all ain't ready. #KarlieFsBambi, #NotMyMansis." Within hours, the video racked up over 2 million views. And the internet, bless its messy little heart, ate it up. Comment sections turned into courtrooms. Karlie should have dragged her harder. Bambi's been moving shady since season 7. Where's the lie though? It was a virtual coliseum and everyone brought popcorn. But here's where things really get spicy. Leaked text messages, yes, the holy grail of fake news tea, surfaced from an anonymous source close to production. These alleged messages were between Bambi and Karlie's husband, full of heart emojis, shady scheduling, and one message that simply read, "She'll be gone by 9 smirking faced." That's not just scandal. That's orchestrated sabotage. Even more explosive, a voice note also allegedly leaked, featuring Bambi saying, "If she was doing what she needed to in that marriage, maybe he wouldn't be so interested in coming over here."
Oof.
Emotional damage. Meanwhile, Karlie Red, who usually lives for a good public clapback, went radio silent. For 48 hours, not a single cryptic story, not a subtweet, not even a wig-tossing TikTok. Silence. Which, of course, only fueled speculation that something much deeper was going on. Enter the YouTube sleuths. Dozens of commentary channels began their own investigations, zooming in on footage, creating timelines, analyzing body language. One user posted a 45-minute breakdown titled, "Karlie's marriage was a lie this whole time. Here's the proof." It had 600,000 views by midnight. Theories ranged from Karlie faking the whole thing for PR to Bambi being a long-term plant sent by Mona Scott herself to sabotage the cast. Conspiracies were everywhere. And then came the merch. Yep, you heard that right. Within 72 hours, t-shirts appeared online with slogans like, "Not my man, sis," "Dragged like Bambi," and "Karlie don't play." Etsy, Redbubble, bootleggers in Times Square. Everyone jumped on the chaos. It wasn't just a scandal anymore. It was a cultural moment. Back to the parties involved. Karlie's husband, still unnamed in this script to preserve the illusion of mystery, finally broke his silence on a live stream. "Y'all don't know the full story," he began, nervously glancing sideways every few seconds like a man on borrowed Wi-Fi. "I ain't say she could come over like that. It's not what it looked like."
Sir.
It looked exactly like what it looked like. But then, plot twist. A fake wellness blog posted a screenshot from an insider claiming Karlie had actually been planning to leave her husband for months, and that this incident was just the straw that broke the bundle ash. Oh, and let's not forget the alleged production leaks. One producer, named Blurred, voice distorted, told a gossip channel, "Honestly, it was bound to happen. You could feel the tension through the walkie-talkies." Imagine being so toxic that your vibes disrupt radio signals. As reactions snowballed, even unrelated celebrities began to chime in. One rapper tweeted, "Karlie dragged her like it was Summer Jam '02. A B-list actress posted, "Remind me never to cross a Scorpio woman." Yikes. Meanwhile, Bambi doubled down, posting selfies with captions like "unbothered," "moisturized," "still winning." She even went live on Instagram and said, "I don't fight over men, I upgrade from them." Period. The shade was enough to block out the sun. But it didn't stop there. Next came the brand damage. One of Karlie's sponsors, an energy drink company for influencers who only pretend to work out, allegedly paused their campaign until further clarification. Meanwhile, Bambi's Fashion Nova discount code mysteriously stopped working. Fans were outraged. Not at the violence, not at the betrayal, but at the potential cancellation of their 15% off. And just when you thought the flames couldn't get hotter, someone found a clip from 3 seasons ago where Karlie literally says, "I don't trust Bambi around my man. I just don't." A prophecy, a warning, a meme reborn. And that, my dear viewers, is how a messy bedroom betrayal became the scandal of the year. But if you think the story ends there, think again. Because what followed next involved lawyers, alleged restraining orders, emergency production meetings, and the kind of damage control usually reserved for politicians and pop stars. Just when you thought the saga couldn't spiral any further into scripted chaos and real-world mess, the fallout from the Karlie versus Bambi bombshell hit like a second slap to the face. This time, not physical, but far more devastating. Let's start with the legal circus. Within 48 hours of the video going viral, sources claimed that Karlie Red's legal team had filed a cease and desist against Bambi for defamation, property trespassing, and emotional disruption during active filming. While the paperwork hasn't been seen by the public, yet leaked DMs from a close friend of Karlie's cousin's roommate claim she's seeking damages in the range of 6 figures and her dignity back. Bambi, on the other hand, she clapped back with a lawyered-up energy of her own. Her team allegedly filed a countersuit for assault, character assassination, and public humiliation. And while the word lawsuit gets tossed around more than wigs at a reunion special, insiders say the tension has moved from reality TV to reality courtroom drama. Meanwhile, production was left cleaning up more than just spilled Prosecco and broken nails. Executives held an emergency damage control meeting, where someone allegedly asked, "Can we CGI out the weave pull?" The answer? Absolutely not. Multiple sources claim filming for the season was temporarily paused due to unsafe working conditions. That's right, Love and Hip Hop had its own HR moment. Apparently, after the now iconic bedroom beatdown, the cast was forced to attend a mandatory conflict resolution workshop hosted by a former real-world producer turned Instagram therapist. We can't make this up. But what about the husband? Well, remember how he said he was silent? That didn't last long. Following his disastrous live stream, he reportedly went into full damage control mode, releasing a Notes app apology, appearing on a late-night podcast titled, Let Me Explain, and claiming he was caught in the wrong place at the wrong time with the wrong lighting. Sir, you were in bed with Bambi. Lights or no lights, the betrayal was in high definition. Even worse, more alleged footage surfaced. A second clip, this time showing him laughing with Bambi in Karlie's kitchen, eating cake labeled Queen of the Night. It doesn't take a PR expert to know he was done for. Soon after, unverified reports claimed Karlie had locked him out of their home, changed the Wi-Fi password, and posted an Instagram story with a single caption, Alexa, play Irreplaceable by Beyoncé. Brutal. And the reality show's future? That's hanging by a thread woven from lies, lace fronts, and bad decisions. Producers released a statement promising a transparent investigation and a renewed commitment to safety on set, while privately rushing to edit the entire scandal into a two-part season finale titled Betrayal and Breakdown: The Bedroom Files. Streaming services reportedly fought over exclusive rights to the footage, with one platform offering a mid-six-figure bonus if the slap made the final cut. Negotiations are ongoing. But outside the reality bubble, the scandal had a ripple effect in real life. Brand deals?
Cancelled.
One luxury wig brand that sponsored Karlie allegedly dropped her citing image concerns, while another rumored brand turned their campaign into a meme. Unlike our bundles, we don't unravel under pressure. Savage. Fan divisions? Nuclear. Social media turned into battlegrounds. Hashtag Team Karlie versus hashtag Team Bambi exploded into Twitter wars, duets on TikTok, and even street interviews where people literally yelled, "She deserved that drag," and "You don't steal someone's man and their skincare sponsor." Even celebrities couldn't resist chiming in. One rapper tweeted, "They need to settle this in the Versus ring." A well-known singer simply posted popcorn emojis with LMFAO and tagged both ladies. Meanwhile, Karlie pulled off the ultimate rebrand, turning heartbreak into a business opportunity. Within days, she announced a new product line, Drag Her Essentials, featuring tear-resistant lashes, smudge-proof lip stain, and a limited edition robe named The Betrayer. It sold out in 2 hours. But Bambi? Oh, she wasn't going quietly either. In a now viral YouTube sit-down interview titled My Side of the Sheets, she laid it all out. Denied nothing, regretted nothing, and ended with a mic drop line. "He came to me. I just didn't tell him no."
Phew.
The interview was praised for its unbothered confidence and became the top trending video in 24 hours, but also reignited backlash. Because while Bambi had gained followers, she also gained critics calling her the villain we didn't know we needed. The emotional toll? Allegedly massive. Rumors swirled that Karlie took a break from filming, checked into a wellness retreat, and unfollowed nearly everyone, except the therapist who's been reposting positive affirmations daily, like a digital armor. Still, she reappeared stronger with a message to fans. When they try to break you, rebuild bigger. Hashtag still standing, hashtag still slaying. And in true Karlie fashion, she did it while wearing a dress that said unbothered in Swarovski crystals. As for the long-term consequences, let's just say there are whispers of a spin-off series focused solely on Karlie's healing journey. Read Revenge Arc. A possible reunion brawl that's being treated like a pay-per-view event. A rumored NDA that every cast member now has to sign with a section titled, "Thou shalt not touch Karlie's man or microwave." And let's not forget the alleged final blow, a video leak teaser showing Bambi receiving a mysterious text just before Karlie entered the house. It simply said, "Showtime." Fans are speculating this was all a setup, a PR stunt, a planned scandal, or just another day in the glitter-filled battlefield of reality fame. We may never know the full truth, but what we do know is this: the betrayal was real, or real enough. The dragging was legendary. The fallout will echo for seasons to come. Because in the world of fame, fakeness, and filters, trust is the first thing to vanish, and drama always finds a spotlight. So, now we turn to you, loyal subscribers, chaos lovers, and keyboard philosophers. Who was really in the wrong? Was Bambi a snake in Friends' clothing? Or did Karlie let her guard down one too many times? Is the husband the true villain, or just a clueless casualty in Stiletto's crossfire? Drop your conspiracy theories, savage takes, and delusional hot tea in the comments. Smash that like button if you're still shook, and don't forget to subscribe because next time, we're diving into a story involving a broken engagement ring, a paternity test, and a psychic who might be more real than the relationship was. Until then, stay messy, stay curious, and remember, on this channel, no scandal goes unserved. So, let's recap. Karlie caught Bambi bare-cheeked with her man, wigs flew, lawsuits followed, the internet imploded, and now we're left with more questions than answers and more memes than morals. But now it's your turn. What would you do if you walked in on your supposed friend stealing your sheets and your soulmate? Would you go full Karlie mode and drag her across the living room? Or would you silently plot your revenge via an NDA and a 12-part skincare launch? Eyes, drop your wildest takes in the comments. I want to hear everything. Speech balloon, was this betrayal years in the making? Or just reality TV gold served on a diamond-studded platter? And hey, if you're as addicted to chaos as we are, smash that like button like Karlie smashed that bedroom door. Subscribe so you never miss a single scandal, catfight, or conterline betrayal. And hit the notification bell like it owes you money, because next week's expose might just feature another love triangle, a secret baby, and a lie detector test gone wrong. Baby magnifying glass tilted left. This is your official invite to the messiest club on the internet. No filters, no chill, no fake apologies. Until next time, stay shady,
Stay tuned.
and stay out of Karlie's house.